Hello, Martech. This is Atlee, one of your favorite moderators from the group. I have here with me Naeem from crowdfundly.io. What is Crowdfundly? It's a platform like GoFundMe, Indiegogo, where you can host yourself. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Naeem so he can go ahead and let you guys know all about Crowdfundly.
Hey, thank you
Naeem,
so
floor
much,
is
Joseph,
yours.
for having me here today. And I would also like to thank Donald for arranging such a walkthrough video. MarkTech-wise always been an excellent place for the creators like me. So it's a community of awesome peoples. I'm so grateful and happy to be part of this community. So let me introduce myself. I'm Naeem. I have founded crowdfundly.io with my two great partners, Masif Rahman and Nazmul Hassan Rupok from the fantastic WP developer. So the crowdfunding actually is a cloud-based application, but it helps you to build your own fundraising platform or online fundraising platform. Uh, it will help you to build your online fundraising platform for the fundraising platform could be for the charitable causes, the non-profitable organization. At the same time, I mean, this charitable organization is GoFundMe is a good example, but at the same time, you can build your fundraising platform for reward-based business campaign like Kickstarter does or Indiegogo does. So this is the basically crowdfunding all about. Uh, we we build crowdfunding by keeping in mind actually the small and the mid-level organization. Instead of spending, let's say, $100,000 or even more, they can just grab a crowdfunding license and within a few clicks, a production grade of a fundraising platform will be ready. And it's very feature rich, very straightforward UX, but with stunning UI designs. You'll feel when we'll go through. So the crowdfunding actually, this is how I mean this is what crowdfunding does. The things is I want to share a little bit of the behind the story. Actually, I'm running a digital agency called Juice Lab. So, and it's a quite while we are delivering the service to our client, while we are delivering the web application, this kind of web application for our clients, then we have realized that a feature is and a straightforward UX, this kind of SaaS application is, could have a good potential. So we started validating the market and we have seen there is a clear shot. At the same time, suddenly this pandemic happens. So that everything's gone uplift, everything is changed so much. People started, helping each other. So many campaigns, fundraising campaigns all over the Facebook, all those things. But the small still the mid-level organization, they were raising money, but that was scattered way. So that's how crowdfunding we started crowdfunding. So what we did actually, we combined the charitable we combined the process of creating campaigns for the charitable causes at the same time for the campaign for business purposes. So yeah, that's how we have started crowdfunding. Also we have a plan to have option to create campaigns like Patreon does, subscription based campaign. Also we have seen over the GitHub, like buy me a coffee, buy me a beer. So we have a plan, we have also plan like that. And also our the pricing model is very interesting. I'll go through with you very short time. So that was the short overview of myself and about the crowdfunding.
Okay, and it is a SaaS based, not WordPress based, correct?
Sorry.
Is it's a SaaS based platform or something for WordPress plugin?
Exactly. It's sales based, so it's totally you know
Okay.
cloud based, right?
Okay. So once you're ready to do your walkthrough of the actual platform, let's go ahead and get it going. Let's see what it's all about.
Yeah, I would love to do that. So let me share my screen. Mm, 1 second, please. I'm preparing the things.
No problem.
Mm, thank you.
Mm.
Let me share my application window.
Is it a white label platform?
Yeah, it's a bit tricky, as a SaaS. It's always is difficult. I mean, we could not ask Dropbox as white label, fully white label. So there are a few things, but I will try to explain how
Okay.
white label is. Yeah, yeah. So you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a list of things that I want to go through with you. So I will start with the front-facing functionality that I have. So let me start with the front-facing pages first. Let's say this is a organization. This is a non-profitable organization. So this is I'm preparing for the demo purpose. So this is FundMe. So this is the landing page of FundMe organization. Definitely, it's a demo. So here I can see all the graphics or visual things, and mission vision can be came here, and the social accounts, the address things. Here I can see the recent campaigns by this organization. I can also browse all campaigns here coming. Right there. So, oh sorry, all campaigns. Right. So here I can search and sort by different criteria, but let me check on particular campaign. So here is the basic thing. I'll go for the contribution, but before that, let me show you a few things. This is the campaign information. Let's say it's a charitable cause, causes by reason. So this is the campaign story, and this is the update by the fundraiser. Fundraiser can post multiple updates, and all the updates will be displayed as a timeline view. Here we go. The chat is very interesting things. It's actually designed for the all contributors and fundraisers. They can they can chat with them. And okay, okay, so after that, here I have a activities feed of the contribution, also feed of endorsement. This is a leaderboard of the contributors, and here I have a button for a quick sharing option with the basic sharing module. Also, as a contributor or anyone can download the PDF flyer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Question:
So
the
also,
leaderboard for the top. Can you disable that if you wanted to?
oh, that's interesting. But right now, we to us it's kind of nice, must to have kind of thing. So we did not. Right now, we don't have the settings to disable that.
Okay.
But we'd love to hear your feedback. I mean, all the users' feedback. So we are so client. I mean, customer driven. So we definitely think about it.
No. Well, I see you could do anonymous also. So
Yeah, right. So I'll go through with you about the contribution process, but before that, I can also set reminder. Let's say I don't want to make donation right now, but I want to remind. I want to be reminded later. So you can as well. You can do as well. So here is the thing. So let me try to contribution process. So we have tried. This is to make it very interactive. Once I click to contribution button, it takes me in a place where I can set the custom amount. Also at the same time, I can choose from the preset amount. And interesting part is, as a fundraiser, they can always have control. They can always control this preset amount. It's not so obvious that always will be the same. So let me put a custom amount. Let's say I put 12, and here we go. Here is another part. I mean, it's up to the organization. If they want to allow receive tip amount, then this feature will be appear. So tip amount goes to the directly to the organization. Let's say you are the owner of FundMe organization, so you will receive this tip amount. So as a contributor, if I press to give some tips, then also for the tips you have multiple options as a preset. And as you know, for the contribution amount, that tip preset also can be managed on the back end side by the fundraiser. So let me go with some let's say half dollar, and you can with the contribution you can also say something like never give up, some message. You can upload the photos. And also you have noticed that I did not sign in, right? So currently I did not sign in. So it's kind of guest donation. So it's up to the organization. If they allow guest donation, then anyone just giving their email, they can donate. It's not so obvious that they have to log in. So also at the same time, if I want to be still, I gave the email, but I want to be anonymous, so people will not know. So they will not know. So let me contribute this amount. So here you can see that this is total and only 50 cent is as a tip. So let me make, I have set up the sandbox for this demo purpose. So let me go with the demo credentials. There we go. Yeah. So after I done the contribution, still I can see the personalized message, thank you message. So it's also fundraiser can control. They can write all the you know the sound. I have already received the email of confirmation that I have received some contribution. So still there a place to share everything, download flyer. Also I can go back to the campaign. So the contribution can be done anonymously or as a known person, also can be done on behalf of someone else. So that was the, still have a few other things like it's always sensitive. So sensitive things. So you can always, let me log in. It will be a lot more easier. So I was showing you how to report code. I was talking about the sensitivity. So you can always people can report against any violation or regulation things. We had done the enough analysis for the report things, and you can see there we have put so many things about the reporting and stuff. So as a fundraiser or the organization admin, they can always monitor all those report and taking the necessary actions. So that was the front facing feature, but I will try to come back later. But if you have anything to ask, otherwise I will jump on the back end side, how to manage all those things, because we are talking about the front facing side, right? Joseph, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Once you're ready to go.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much, Smith. So that was the front facing things. So let me go back to the back end side of this organization. So let me log in. I'm on the dashboard now. Here we go. So this is the dashboard of FundMe organization. So now I want to go through, I will come back on the dashboard. Dashboard have so many, all the stats and all those statistical things. Have the growth of crowdfunding. You have multiple options to filter or sort by date. Like this year, I can sort this way. Last 7 days. So I can have the crowdfunding growth data, payout data, and the crowdfunding others grow, I mean payout thing, all those things. I'll come back here one by one. But very first I want to show you the process of creating campaign. Like all those we are calling is campaign. So let me show you how to create a campaign. I just press, and you will notice this is a single page application, I mean SPA, so no loading at all. So this is the place where you can choose you want to create a reward based campaign or donation based campaign. Reward based like Indiegogo, or I had mentioned before, and donation based is like GoFundMe. So I'll go with donation based campaign for now. So it's we have tried to make it some interactive. So we had a list of categories, but still, if you see that your desired category is missing, you can always ask for adding or request for new category. By the way, I will go with the medical and emergencies, and after that, it will ask me for the title. So let me put the text title. Okay. So in the target amount, let's say I want to raise 20,000, and now this is the time to set up the date. It could be ongoing, no deadline fundraise, or it could have a specific date. So we'll go with a specific date. Let's say April 1st, up to the April 1st. Okay. So this is the time to set the gallery. I have campaign images. Let's say, let me pick the image from there. You can crop, can upload multiple images. Mhm. Okay, you can always also, you can see, I can shuffle, I mean, change the ordering of those images. Let's say I want to put this one below. So let me add one more images. There we go. Okay, this is the place you can add a video by YouTube or Vimeo. Let's say I just added this one, then press next. Yeah, this is a very well made editor. We have given more, the lesser options so people don't get confused. So overview of the campaign. Perfect. Body text. Um, Text. I can change the ordering here as well. I can also add some video or images. Let me add some. Okay, it's processing behind. Now I can publish the campaign or save as a draft. Let me publish the campaign. It's done. So the campaign creation process, we had tried to make it some, interactive, and so people feel good. So the campaign is published. I can check the public view. Also, I can let me check the public view first. Okay, this is the very basic. We have just key in all the information. Okay, so that was the process of creating, campaign, donation based campaign. The only difference of reward based campaign is the reward based or business campaign is the reward. Let me show you something. I have prepared on reward based campaign. This one is actually the business campaign, or what I mentioned about the Indiegogo type campaign. So only difference is, you have noticed that for the donation based campaign, here was the contribute it or contribute now, something like that. But for the business, it's called back it. So if I press on the back it, I have to choose the reward. Like, we are so inspired by the Indiegogo here. So you will see I have to choose what is the outcome I want to receive. Also, there is a one point, very interesting point, that is, if still you can contribute to this business campaign without grabbing any return or any reward. Like here, if you don't want anything as a return, so you can just press any amount as a contribution. The contribution are not associated with the reward. So this is the different, actually main difference between the uh, reward based campaign and the donation based campaign. So, okay, the thing is, let me go back to the dashboard side to show you how to manage a campaign. Let's say I have already created a campaign. Let me edit this one. I have to press manage, and you have noticed the page is not loaded, but it takes me to the different portal where I can change all the information I have key in before. So all the information I can change, all the image ordering I can change, and all the summary, everything I can change from here. But the cool things is here, this is a separate panel for each of the campaign where I can see all the statistics, also can sort by different criteria, date criteria. I can have a list of all contribution there. I can, as I am I mean, I'm the fundraiser, so I can see all the anonymous contributors and normal contributors. I mean, the anonymous contributor, but still they have the email. So as an organization owner or fundraiser, I can see their email, all those things. So this is the list of contribution, online contribution, the offline contribution. Offline contribution means you can raise money outside of this platform, but still you want to trace them or track them into the application. So you can just add their, the information here and how much you have added. Also, you can list down this offline donation as anonymous as well. So from this panel, you can also publish the post and manage the post status of your campaign. Like I have some data that I had posted few status of this campaign. It's very simple. I have to just press post update, and I can edit many images, I mean multiple images and videos and all the information there. So I'm just trying to going through fast. So, and endorsement, I can also manage the endorsement here. I can, as you can see, I have the list of endorsement. I can accept, reject, and manage them. Chat preset. This is what I was talking about. Like if you let me go back and show you that. Okay, let's say this one. If I press chat with fundraiser, then here is a path zone with preset a keyword like having common questions or having common greetings. So I can write down from there multiple preset. So when people came for chatting, they can just select from there and use it. So this is the purpose of the chat preset. Also the contribution preset I had mentioned while I was going through the front facing features. This is here you can change the preset amount for the contribution. Like you can edit, you can add new, add another one. Also the brochure or flyer, you can also manage from there. Okay, so the thank you message, you can also, this is the message they will receive over email also when they just finish their contribution process. So it's have pretty cool control to manage from the campaign panel. So we just going back to the main dashboard. So far we had gone through the front facing pages and the campaign creation process, also the managed campaign process. So still I am on the organization side. So you could have some common question like how to set up your organization, all the payment details, all those things. So let me quickly go through the sidebar menus. So it will be easier by connecting each other point. Okay, so first of all, we have the list of online contributions that we have received, and also in details with the payment gateway fee, all the necessary information. So I'm not going through in details, but we have the necessary filters, all those things. Also, we have the list of all the offline contributions, list of fundraisers, and wallet and payout. So I will come back to the wallet and payout things just after a while. But before that, I'll go through the rest of, like, here is a list of refund. I can manage the refund request, and I can manage the team account. But before the team account, I can set the different role. Right now I have manager and volunteer role, but I can create unlimited role with the specific permission. I have full control to manage all of them. And while I will creating the team account, I can decide the role from there. And the team account also pretty interesting. If I want to add you as in my team member, but you are not registered account, you will have the invitation. And if already you are in a registered user, then you will have the permission will be assigned automatically. So all the necessary UX and the necessary things we have already settled there. So that was about the team account and role. And let me go to the settings things. This is the basic, the name, address, description kind of things, country, currency. The media here, I can manage the media from there. And this is the payment settings. So you could say this is the one of the crucial part. Right now we have the Stripe and PayPal integration. For the Stripe, we have two types of yes, availability. One is individual Stripe, another is business Stripe, which is called Stripe Connect. So you can use both of them, your Stripe account. You can also change the Stripe key. Also, you can add your personal um, PayPal credential here. The things is, as an organization owner, if you set your Stripe and PayPal credentials, the money will directly go to the your Stripe and PayPal account, not to the crowdfunding. So in other way, I would say crowdfunding not receiving any money from you. Their money directly goes to the your account. But our billing system in such a way, we trace the money going to your account, but our payment is totally different. I mean, we are not taking any percentage or anything from your account. We are charging or we are sending invoice, monthly invoice after the month ends. So the money is always in your pocket, not into the crowdfunding. So this is the important part. So we are not taking any percentage or anything from your money. You will receive your money first, then end of the month we will send you the invoice. I will come back to the pricing model soon. I'll try to cover it up. So this is the payment things. I can always change or manage the things from there. We also have custom domain ready for the demonstration purpose. Let's say for this fund me organization, I have set this custom domain. So let me try out. If I browse this crowdfundlab.com, then the things should be the same things should be appear. You have noticed that. I mean, I can browse from fundme.crowdfundly.io with the subdomain. At the same time, I can browse from my custom domain as well. Okay, so this is the custom domain thing, and you have noticed with, I mean, all those settings we have set our necessary inline documentation, so it will be helpful for the users to continuously increasing list of documentation. So app key, this is mainly for the WordPress plugin and third-party others integration. So we have policies page, like every single organization, they have their own privacy policy, refund policy. They could have their terms and condition policy, all they can manage from there. So right now I have disabled it, and we have two default theme on, and the styling, two different styling right now we have. You can manage your social media account from there. Now the important part is crowdfunding. So from the crowdfunding, uh, let's say you are the organization. I mean, you are the fundme.com owner. I mean, fundme owner, this organization owner. So you could have your own fundraisers. Let's say you are running this organization for your local community. You are creating your own campaign. At the same time, you are allowing other your community people to raise fund for their necessity, for their causes, for their purposes. So if you do so, if you allow so, then this is the place where you can decide you want to take percentage from their raised money or not. If you want, then you can always set the percentage, how many percentage you want to take from their, how from their amount. So here you can set the commission percentage, and auto approval, if it also goes for your community fundraisers. Like whenever they create the campaign, you want to allow it will be approved by automatically or not. The update will be published automatically or not. You want to still allow receiving the tips or not. The things I was mentioning on the while showing the front facing pages. So the tips always will be going to the, I mean, coming to the organization's pocket, not to the fundraisers. So the escrow is very interesting part. So let's say we are talking about you are having your own community people or fundraiser, let's say called fundraiser. I'm the organization owner and I have my people as a fundraiser. So when they're raising their fund actually coming to my pocket as a organization owner or as a co-fund or as a fund me organization, money coming to my pocket. So from my pocket, they actually is not going to their account. So when I have their money in my pocket, then I can allow their contributors to have the refund policy or not. So if I want to escrow the money for, let's say here as you can see, that for 15 days, that means within these 15 days the contributor will be able to send the refund request. So this is the purpose of escrow, holding money for some time so that the contributors can, have the refund option or not. But still, as an admin, you can organization owner, you can always control to having this refund policy or not. We have, you have noticed that we have um, every single documentation there. So yeah, I think the things will be clear there. Okay, so that was the organization basic things. As long I am talking about the fundraiser, actually there have, if you notice them, there have three kinds of user role. Let's say FundMe is the organization owner, and others group of people, they are contributing to the campaign. In the middle, they could have the fundraisers people. So they are raising money for their purposes using my platform. So this role I'm calling it fundraiser. So wallet and payout actually tightly coupled with this concept, because whenever contributor contributing the money goes to my account. At the same time, fundraisers should have seen how much they are making from their, how much they have raised from their campaign. And when the escrow is enabled, they also need to show, they yeah, they also need to see that how long their payment will be holding on when the amount will be available. So there are few different status like pending clearance and available to withdraw. Based on the available amount, they always can, it's kind of a digital wallet, they can see how the available amount, and they can send the withdrawal request using the available payment method. uh, then admin will, organization owner will verify that, okay, this must request by this payment gateway, so I will just transfer and make sure they have received. So this is the purpose of a wallet payout. There have different type of status, like when requested and when is rejected or received, and after the payment is sent, then the status will be different. So we'll also create a lot more videos. We have to create a few more videos and the documentation to make this process clear. But this is very known process, as we are all, I mean, nowadays everyone, we are using the wallet, digital wallet system. So this is the things from the dashboard side. Let me check my list that we are going through. Okay. So let me. So the things we had go through so far is the front-facing features, then the create campaign process, and the dashboard basic overview. And after, what is remaining is as a contributor. Let me check my profile. So as a one second, please. Let me log in with my, as a contributor account. Okay, so this is a contributor's account. So as a contributor, I can see from my dashboard how many contribution I had done so far, and list of the campaign I have contributed so far. There is a settings, and I can manage all the necessary things. Also, as we are GDPR compliant, anytime you can change, you can delete your account. Also, here is a list of contribution. As a contributor, you can see the list of contribution and manage, can request the refund from there if organization allows. uh, the list of refund requests will be here, and the subscription things I can manage from there as well. So yeah, let me log in again as as an organization and show you something interesting. Okay, so I have just logged in as an organization. So if I click there, you have noticed that I have multiple organization. Like here I have three organizations there on the right top corner. The things is actually our licensing system is very simple and straightforward. If you, I mean, I already have three organizations, but if I want to create one more organization, then what I have to do is just get another license. Let me experience with you. I have just created add organization, then I have to subscribe a license. So each license only can have single organization. So if you want to have multiple organization, then definitely you have to grab multiple license. So I think the things is a lot more straightforward. Let's say I just decided to have a free license. So we have a free license, and it's free forever, and it's enough for small religious organizations, and for small purposes it's quite enough. So it will be stay free forever. So yeah, so our licensing system is quite simple, that you can have multiple organization, but you have to get the multiple license as well. Yeah, that's it. And um, you know we are keeping this, you can see the last updated date and the versioning here. The things I want to mention here, you will notice from the actually August, we are maintaining our changelog in very proper way. We have released the beta version and the alpha version all. Then we have given the early access. Now we are ready to actually launch it. So we had actually gone through all the possible, the things there. Now the only more important things is remaining is the pricing part. Our pricing, I had mentioned before, that is quite very interesting. Like, you know I have already three organization. I want to create one more organization for any other purpose. If I want to get a subscription or license, this is our regular licensing. So our licensing is a meter style pricing, or based on how much I am raising from using this platform. This page, particularly this page, I'm very inspired by active campaign. So it's I'm so inspired by the active campaign. So it will be looks like very much close. Okay, so right now we have four packages: free forever, light, plus, and professional. And this is the regular pricing. Definitely first year we are going to run at least 50% discount, so it will be like half of the price currently displaying here. But this is kind of comparison plan. So if on the free, you have limited campaign, and yeah, but you don't have the fundraiser. You can only create campaign and raise money for your organization only, but not your community people, or you cannot let others people to raise money using your platform. For the light, it's also same, but what is the different is, light have unlimited active campaign, but it also have the more team member, plus have even more fundraisers and more team member, like that. But the things is, it actually depends on the, this is the basic pricing, but based on how much you are raising per month, the pricing will be different. I would still say this is very, very reasonable and affordable, but there have some, the meter style pricing, depending on how much you are raising. Currently, it's equivalent, or I mean USD or equivalent amount. So, but I mean, if you are raising more than million, then definitely we have to offer you custom pricing. But uh, if you notice that professional package don't have the unlimited, or I mean none of our package have unlimited fundraisers, but we always will have, we always will have, we have plan, so that people can always contact with us if they want to looking for enterprise solution, so we can customize the plan for them. So let me go back to the the things here. Yeah, I think I had done the basic, go through with the platform. So yeah, that was the thing. But I'm pretty sure that we have to create a lot more FAQ and proper documentation. We have already prepared our health center uh, with the proper documentation, all those necessary things. So I'll go back to the Joseph once again. And yeah, man.
Everything okay? Let me see.
Can you hear me, Joseph?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic, cool, cool. So that was the basic overview. I'm going
Okay.
to. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you want to show the LTD page now?
LTD page, LTD page. Uh, we are working. We are finalizing the things. Yeah, let me show you the LTD page. Particularly, you are interested about the pricing things.
You know, that's what they're all waiting for.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. Okay, so you can see my page. It's good,
Yes.
right? Fantastic, fantastic. So let me scroll down to the the things you have mentioned. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here we go. So for the LTD, we are planning to have 4 licenses. Let me show you one by one. This is the light version. It will not have the not have the fundraiser features. You can only raise for your organization and your causes, but it will also not have the custom domain, but the rest of things is unlimited, and especially the campaign is unlimited. So it is pretty perfect for the religious organization or a small organization. They want to raise money for their own organization, their themselves only. So plus is unlimited campaign, unlimited contributors, but 50 fundraisers, 5 team member. So this is also for a small scale, or yeah, for them it's totally fine. And yeah, we had done enough research, so the pricing also makes sense for them. And we have on two more, professional and enterprise. Professional have the 200 fundraisers with 10 team account and custom domain, WordPress integration, all those things. But the enterprise have unlimited, really, and it's unlimited. Yeah, the things is, I mean, we have it's this is a big shot, because as you have already seen, we have our meter style pricing. Every month have the it's limited by the have a meter for the pricing. But this package have nothing literally. It's totally unlimited. No monthly limitation, no campaign limitation, no fundraisers limitation, no team account limitation. So, and that's why we called it enterprise solution. So yeah,
Okay.
we
I
have.
had a quick one there, but for the professional or the so for the fundraisers, 200 fundraisers. So I get up to 150, 175 fundraisers. Can I remove fundraisers so I can recover some of my allotment?
That's very reasonable. Yeah, very right moment. You cannot delete the fundraisers to cover up. I mean, fill up the form, but within. I mean, after launching within the shortest possible time, we'll make sure you can remove some of them to make sure you can stay with this 200. But this is
Okay.
very reasonable to have. We'll have that.
Okay. Good. Thanks.
Yeah. So this is the LTD pricing.
Well, okay, another one for the enterprise, because I know this is going to be a number one question when folks see that price. Are you going to offer any type of split payments for that?
Yes, yes. Will
Okay,
be offered space. It will not be the right away today, but yeah,
okay.
we
So there will be some sort of split payment, to be determined exactly how many payments and whatnot, but the option will be there.
exactly, exactly. You're very
Okay,
right. The option will be there, right?
okay,
Yeah, we are thinking about three installment.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, so I guess now it's some questions and answers time. Hope you're ready for it.
Okay.
So, who is this tool for?
Okay. This is the tool for small and mid-level of non-profitable or non-profitable kind of organization. Also, religious organization. Also, for political campaign. Also, can have. I mean, for the business. Actually we are covering almost all possible audience. They want to raise money or they want to crowdfunding for them and for their community. And as I mentioned before, like we also have a plan to introduce Patreon like subscription based campaign creation process. So our target to have create the option to raise money for every single possible ways.
Okay, sounds fair. I mean, so far it looks good, looks well thought out. So,
And just stop sharing my screen. Yeah. Okay.
okay. All right. So, why use this and not platforms such as Kickstarter and Indiegogo?
Sorry, man. Please, 1 second, please.
No problem.
Please. I did not get it. Can you please?
Okay, I was going to say, so for one of the questions, why would someone use Crowdfundly instead of going to, let's say, Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
Uh, Yeah, they are a point. Actually, Kickstarter has their own audience. So, I mean, if I think this type of audience is already different, because if I want to, let's say I made a power bank and this is so innovative, does that, do that, lots of stuff. So I need raise money. So I'll actually go to the Kickstarter to showcase my product and raise fund. So if my idea has the potential, then definitely I will get the money. So we actually not the audience for crowdfunding. So if let's say you want to create a Kickstarter type platform, then crowdfunding for you. What does that mean? You want to build an application that will allow someone else like me to create campaign for their products and so on or ideas. So the audience is different. Oh, let me mention one more thing. You have noticed that we don't have any portal. Like Crowdfundly have 10 organization or few hundred of organization. Individually, they are creating their campaign and raising money. But separately, it's all about them. Doing marketing, all those things is totally up to them. But right now, Crowdfundly is not like Kickstarter or Indigo to display collections of campaign, but it's already in our public roadmap that we'll create a crowdfunding portal. So, but not today, not so immediately, because once we have few hundred organization into our platform, they are raising money for different their purposes. Then actually, if I came with the portal concept, then actually I have already the campaign. I can list down there, and they will be also happy, you know. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, what's some of
Okay.
the updates for the next 6 to 12 months?
Okay, so so you mean after 6 or 12 months, what what do you want to achieve using the crowdfunding, right?
Yes.
Exactly. That this is very I mean pretty straightforward goal for us to yeah. A straightforward goal for us to acquire as much as organization possible, because here is the key things is the organization. So our very initial milestone is 500, then 1000 organization to be onboarded, and and going to the portal concept. And yeah, and we also have I mean few interesting feature in our mind. We have listed something on the roadmap. Yes, we have our a roadmap already. Let me share my screen one more time, or do you prefer to share my screen? We already have the public roadmap setup. I will share the link. Right, I will share the link here. And
Okay.
interestingly, the roadmap I maintained from the last September.
Okay. That's good. Good you maintain it, so you're actually making progress on your own roadmap. That's a very good thing. So we're seeing many founders come into this space, and the roadmap is just that, a roadmap.
Right, right, right. If I click someone, then you see this card I have created on September 16th. Yeah. So the answer is yes, yes. We will have the public roadmap. Okay, I had received the next question. Yeah, I knew that this question will definitely come here. Cause I mean, marketing, especially all the people of marketing people. So this is must have questions. Yes, we are thinking about the integration with all possible marketing tools like Active Campaign, Mailchimp, Influencer, definitely. So we are thinking about the integration process, and also the things should be can be handled from the internal platform. Also, we'll deal about that. So that particularly for the marketing side, like sending updates. And I mean following up things, we'll get some feedback from the real users. Then the things will be a lot more easier for us. But initially, I mean, a straightforward answer of this question is yes. The update, the fundraiser will be published. That will be sent out to the customer. Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a big question.
Okay,
Can
I
you
have received the
segment
next
team
question. Can you
members?
say? Yeah, right now, no. We have the team member, and the role we have seen is organization wide. So you cannot segment per campaign. But sounds interesting. We'd also love to receive the feedback what people is think. So if does that makes more sense, then we'll definitely plan about it. But right now, it's organization wise. Can we use a root domain instead of subdomain? Um, I mean, a root domain mean if using custom domain, then definitely possible. Let's say I have a domain fundme dot something XYZ, and I have an organization fundme dot crowdfundly. So if I point to the custom domain, then definitely yes, you can do that
Okay.
using custom domain, right? Can.
Okay.
Oh, this is something pretty awesome, man. I forgot to mention about WordPress integration. We have a massive planning, and after this launch, within a week or within 2 weeks, maximum 2 weeks, we'll have the WordPress plugin live. But the interesting part is for the WordPress integration, we'll provide from the SaaS platform, we'll provide the API key. What you have to do is key in the private, I mean the app key, then the everything will be synced there. I mean, if you guys are um, okay, let's say I will try to cover up using another video. But the interesting part what I mentioned is actually integration with the WooCommerce. So Joseph, we have noticed that we have right now Stripe and PayPal as a payment gateway. But if you have our WordPress plugin and WooCommerce, then there is something very interesting. You will have a settings from the WordPress plugin whether you can where you can set or decide that you want to receive contribution using WooCommerce. Then instead of PayPal and Stripe that you have set over the SaaS platform, you will be able to receive contribution using your WooCommerce payment gateway. That means huge because we never know how many payment gateways support WooCommerce or not. So that means, I mean, your local payment gateway, any other payment gateway that support WooCommerce, actually all those able to receive the contribution using, using the our WordPress plugin with the integration with WooCommerce. But this is very huge too because there we have to maintain the currency and have to make sure for few security things. So we are heavily working on that. But our intention is very clear that we want to make a native feel like a WordPress plugin with WooCommerce integration. We have already done the elementary integration. We had already integrated the customizer integration. Like you will be able to change the design of your WordPress fundraising platform things using the customizer.
Okay, so the WordPress integration is really going to be for payment gateways mostly.
Our community.
Okay.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So I got 90% for community fundraiser. How does the dashboard do for the person that is hosting it? Do they set up their own account and campaign? And right. This is pretty simple. Let me share my screen. I think it will be a lot more easier. Mhm. 1 second, please. Coming down. Okay. So let me check if the organization page, let's say fundly.crowdfundly.io. So as a random person, this organization, first of all, I just came into a organization page, and this organization allow anyone to raise fund for their purposes. Let's say, then they will see this start fundraising everywhere on the landing page, also on the campaign page. When they will press start fundraising, they don't need so many things. This process is very straightforward. They will create immediately. They will be able to create, creating the campaign like this one. They will be able to creating the campaign, but the campaign will be directly published or not, it will depends on the crowdfunding settings. Like organization owner, if disable the auto approval, then the campaign will be draft or under verification process. Depending on the settings, it will be published or not. It's defined there. And the things is, I think there are some one more question there. Let me check 1 second, please. Okay. So it's like the answer is no. They don't have to set up their. I mean, they don't have to set up their so many things for them. So they will be able to start fundraising by creating the campaign, but it will go through a verification depending on the settings. Yeah, but
Okay, so then
organization always have that.
so then once I go, I create the campaign because I want to use the platform. I create the campaign. how do I see my updates? Like I want to see, my, how much money I've been making so far and whatnot.
Great, great. That's a great question. So let me share my screen one more time. Thanks, Matt, for asking this question. So let me log in using a fundraiser account. It will be a lot more easier to explain. Okay, let me log in using my. Okay, here we go. Nice. So I have just logged in using different account. You know, this person actually a fundraiser of this fund organization. So as you have noticed, there are things already being listed, and his overview is only based on his campaign. So if I check his campaign, he has only got three campaign. One is under verification, one is published, one is rejected by the organization. The dashboard and all the statistics is based on their this mass total raised and total contributors he got and total campaign and total publishing, all those things. And this is the graph is totally being changed based on his own data only. So this list of online contribution, is being changed. Offline contribution also being changed. Now the question was about the wallet and payout. So here they will be able to see how much they are net earning and how much is waiting for pending clearance and how much is available for withdraw and how much is already withdrawn. So also this is the list of payout. Like let's say I can see still I have few amount left and available to withdraw. So let me create on new withdrawal request. Let's say I want to withdraw 120 USD and payment method which is I had defined before from the sidebar menu you can see. And the payment method right now is PayPal. Is totally up to the organization how many ways the organization will allow to withdraw their money. It's a manual process because we had done enough many research and we have working with few others organization before. All they prefer the money should have some regulation. Money should come through some regulation. Say so they always want to handle this fundraisers money manually. Uh, you know so organization will decide how many ways or how many payment method should be available for the fundraisers. Right now this organization only said PayPal. That's why let me came back here. That's why as a fundraiser I once I select I can see right now it's have two options. So I can select bank. If I select bank, there all the necessary bank information just came here. If I select PayPal, PayPal already I have set up. So I think you have got the point. So
Yes.
whenever I want to create, yeah, let me create a request. So 120 is PayPal is available. So I want my money. Okay, you can just keep the note. Okay, payout is already in transaction. Okay, oh, I have already on requested transaction. That's why. So let me. This is the. I think this is the site. This is the dashboard of fundraiser where they can see their all the necessary data with the payout and things. So let me sign out and sign in with the dashboard. I mean, organization access. So here we go. I just logged in as a organization owner, and from the wallet and payout I can see the last the requested payout here. So as an admin, I can first accept, yes, I want to accept this payout request. So this is accepted but not sent yet. So when I am done with the sending process, then I just able to attach the receipt, all the necessary documents, and then mark it as sent. So let me complete this process, log out and log in again as a fundraiser account. and wallet payout, the amount you notice, the available is changed, withdrawn amount is changed, and the last uh, the requested is sent by organization over PayPal. So yeah, it's a digital wallet, but actually it does not allow to deposit money. So this wallet is kind of different, and the process is handled manually by the organization based on the regulation.
Okay, it looks good. Looks really good.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, I don't think we really have any more questions per se. I know the community will have a lot of questions for you. So if you have anything you want to close out with,
Um, yeah. Uh, from my side, it's I think I would love to. I mean, have the feedback from users, response from the user, and I know the LTD, those people by LTD and the marketing people always love to shoot the founder. So I'm very here to be, so I'll be very happy to having the response from our community, respective community, and yeah, I'd love to answer all
okay.
those things.
Okay. Well, like I said, thanks a lot. And like I said, it's going to be very interesting next couple of weeks. So wish you the best of luck.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, then. Bye bye.
That's it. That's all, folks.